लेस देन 1 प्लस मॉडुलस ऑफ एक्स एन नॉट। एक्सपी के हमने सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया और एक्सपी के हमने क्या कर दिया, ऐड।
नमस्कार, वेलकम बैक टू मैथ सर्कल्स। अब हमने कैमरा माइक नहीं लगाया है।
Namaskar, welcome back to Math Circles. I am Radhika, and in the previous video we learned the definition of Cauchy sequence, and in this video we'll take two theorems related to Cauchy sequence. So let's see the statement of it. So the statement says that a Cauchy sequence is bounded. If the sequence is Cauchy, then it is for sure that it's going to be bounded. So let's consider that our x and b any sequence which is a Cauchy sequence. And what is the definition of Cauchy sequence? The definition says that for every epsilon greater than 0 there exists an n naught such that mod of xm minus xn is less than epsilon for all m and n both would be greater than or equal to n naught, right? So now let's consider that our epsilon is 1. So the value of epsilon is 1. For epsilon is 1, then you can find an n naught, right, which belongs to capital N, and how that mod of xm minus xn naught is less than epsilon. I just did what? I just substituted these values in the definition directly. Okay, for x, where xm is what? Xn naught, and the epsilon is 1 for all m is greater than n naught. Now I just tried to simplify this modulus of xm. So I took modulus of xm, and what I did was I just subtracted and added the xn naught term in both, and by the triangular inequality we know that mod of a plus b is what? Less than equal to mod of a plus mod of b, right? So I just applied this inequality over here. So mod of xm minus xn naught and plus mod of xn naught. Now we know that the value of this term is what? Where it is, that is 1. This is less than 1, right? So this is going to be less than 1 plus xn naught. That means we have found that mod of xm is less than 1 plus modulus of xn naught for all m is greater than n naught. That means you can let p is a maximum value from this entire sequence. Since we know that this mod of xm is what? Less than this. That means definitely there exists some maximum value. So let's consider that this, and which implies what? You can say that mod of xn is what? Less than equal to p, since p is a maximum value in this entire sequence. Understood that? Just try to correlate these 2 points. Modulus of xm is less than 1 plus xn naught. So what? Mod of xm is what? 1 plus this, and the last term is going to be this one. So let's consider the maximum. The maximum from this is what? P, and that says that mod of xn जो होगा वो क्या हो जाएगा? Less than equal to p आएगा for all n belongs to capital N. That means ये जो आपका sequence है, हमारा जो xn है, वो कैसा हो गया? Bounded हो गया. Okay, so we have proved that every Cauchy sequence is bounded. So let's see another video related to the Cauchy sequence, and here we use the concept of subsequence as well. Okay, so let's see the statement of the theorem. That is, if a subsequence xpk of a Cauchy sequence xn converges to L, then the Cauchy sequence is also converges to L. यानी कि अगर कोई subsequence है किसी Cauchy sequence की, अगर वो L पे converge कर रही है, तो जो Cauchy sequence होगी वो भी क्या करेगी? वो भी L पे ही converge करेगी. Okay, so let's see हम इसको कैसे prove करते हैं. तो हमने first xn क्या हो गया? हमारे पास एक Cauchy sequence है, and we know the definition of Cauchy sequence that for each epsilon greater than 0 you will find an n1 that belongs to capital N such that xm minus xn naught is less than epsilon by 2 for all m is and n both are greater than equal to n1. Other than taking apart from taking n naught, I just took n1 over here. Okay, n अब हमारे पास क्या है? Subsequence है. So now let the subsequence xpk of xn that जो कि कहाँ converge कर रहा है, ये आपको दिया हुआ है already, that it is converges to L. So this is a convergent sequence. तो यहाँ पे हम convergent sequence की definition लगाते हैं. Then अगर ये sequence convergent है, then there exists k naught belongs to capital N such that how? That xpk minus L would be less than epsilon by 2 for all k is greater than k naught, or you can say that pk would be greater than also pk naught. नाउ यू मस्ट हैव थिंकिंग कि हमने यहाँ पे एप्सिलॉन बाय 2 और एप्सिलॉन बाय 2 क्यों लिया है अदर देन एप्सिलॉन, सो आई विल एक्सप्लेन दैट टू यू लेटर। अब हमारे पास दो हैं वैल्यूज यहाँ पर, एक तो हमारे पास है ये, दो डेफिनेशन हमने डिफाइन की हैं, एक डेफिनेशन हमने ये डिफाइन की है और एक डेफिनेशन हमने ये डिफाइन की है, और इसके लिए m और n की वैल्यू किससे बड़ी है, n1 से बड़ी है, एंड ये क्या है, pk नॉट से बड़ी है, और ये क्या है, इसी का सब सीक्वेंस है, राइट, इसी सीक्वेंस की क्या है, सब सीक्वेंस है। सो व्हाट आई टुक इज, लेट्स सी दैट व्हाट द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू बिटवीन बोथ ऑफ देम आई टुक, बिकॉज अगर ये चीज मैक्सिमम वैल्यू के लिए सेटिस्फाई करेगी सो उससे लोअर वैल्यूज के लिए तो ऑटोमेटिकली सेटिस्फाई हो जाएगी। सो व्हाट आई डिड वाज I defined n0 as maximum of n0 and pk naught. Then for all n is greater than n0 and pk is also greater than n0, xpk minus xn is less than epsilon by 2, and also xpk minus l is also less than epsilon by 2. Now the point is कि हमें क्या प्रूफ करना है कि कॉची सीक्वेंस L पे कन्वर्ज कर रही है। सो हेंस हमने क्या किया, L माइनस एक्सएन लिया, कॉची सीक्वेंस हमारी क्या है, एक्सएन है, तो हमें बेसिकली दिखाना क्या है कि लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इन्फिनिटी एक्सएन जो है वो क्या आना चाहिए, L आना चाहिए। सो L माइनस एक्सएन, सो व्हाट आई डिड वाज यहाँ पर xpk हमने सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया और xpk हमने क्या कर दिया, ऐड कर दिया। नाउ अगेन द ट्रायंगुलर इनइक्वालिटी, इट इज लेस देन इक्वल टू L माइनस xpk एंड प्लस xpk माइनस xn, इसको क्या कर दिया हमने, दो पार्ट्स में सेपरेट कर दिया। हमें पता है इसकी वैल्यू इज ऑल्सो लेस देन एप्सिलॉन बाय 2 एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो लेस देन एप्सिलॉन बाय 2, और यहाँ पर क्या आ गया, लेस देन एप्सिलॉन, यानी कि हमारे पास क्या आ गया, mod of L minus xn is less than epsilon for all n is greater than n naught, right? So you can imply that limit n tends to infinity xn is equal to L, which shows that this sequence is what, also converging to L. Okay, now the question is, अगर आप इन केस आप यहाँ पर अगर आप एप्सिलॉन भी लेते, if this is an epsilon, this is an epsilon, so what happens जब आप इन दोनों को ऐड करते तो यहाँ पर आपका 2 एप्सिलॉन आ जाता, राइट, दैट्स नॉट इवन अ प्रॉब्लम। आप इस एप्सिलॉन को आप अगेन एक, बिकॉज अगर एप्सिलॉन में एक वैल्यू है विच इज ग्रेटर देन 0, तो डेफिनेटली 2 एप्सिलॉन वुड ऑल्सो बी वैल्यू विच इज ग्रेटर देन 0, सो यू कैन आइदर टेक अनदर वेरिएबल का आप इसको एप्सिलॉन डैश डिफाइन कर लो एंड देन यू कैन डू दैट। सो दैट्स नॉट द कंसर्न, बट इट्स जस्ट दैट कि हम एप्सिलॉन बाय 2 एंड एप्सिलॉन बाय 2 में ब्रेक कर देंगे, सो यू कैन डायरेक्टली रीच टू एप्सिलॉन फ्रॉम दैट, सो देयर इज नो बाउंडेशन, सो यू डोंट हैव टू गिव इट अ थॉट के भाई why we are taking epsilon by 2 over here, और दूसरी थ्योरम्स में तो हमने नहीं लिया था, it is confusing. Don't get confused. If you are confusing, like if you are getting confused with by taking an epsilon by 2, just take epsilon over here and consider this 2 epsilon as another variable epsilon dash. Okay, so this is a theorem of related to the Cauchy sequence, is also a subsequence, and I hope you understand both the theorems. Even if you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment box. You can also mail me. I'll write down the mail ID in the comment box. And if you did understand it, please like, subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you so much.
Please like, subscribe and share it with your friends. And for latest updates, click on the bell icon. Thank you.